On est prêt.
Merci.
Silence, on tourne.
After you watch a movie, do you stick around for the credits? Well, you should. If you do, you'll see that it takes much more than a director, a camera operator, and some lousy actors to make a feature. A small army of laborers behind the scenes of every production take part. They're responsible for the zillions of things that precede a red carpet premiere. They work long hours under hellish deadlines, and they don't get near the appreciation that celebrity screenwriters, directors, and the like command. So, what are the most thankless jobs in film?
You have no brain. No judgment calls are necessary. What you think means nothing. What you feel means nothing. You are here for me. You are here to protect my interests and to serve my needs. So while it may look like a little thing to you, when I ask for a packet of Sweet and Low, that's what I want.
All right, people, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way first. Production assistant. I worked as one for many years, so I know what I'm talking about. Also called a PA, their work is widely regarded as one of the most thankless jobs in the film industry, and it's true. It is the entry-level, foot-in-the-door position, and your responsibilities are going to include things that often have little, if anything, to do with filming, although sometimes they can. If you're a PA, you might be fetching coffee, you might be handling time cards, you might be coordinating script pages, or running errands, personal errands even, for the higher-ups, like the directors and the producers. But it's also a crucial job as a stepping stone in the industry. Those menial tasks are also mini tests in a way. Essentially a way to prove your competence before being given more important tasks. So it kind of makes sense. For all their work, a PA in Los Angeles makes a paltry $27,000 or so per year. And that's in Los Angeles. Are you kidding me? Personally, I just want to say it's actually a pretty cool job, and it's a great way to get your foot in the door and to decide which department you might be interested in working in to make some more cash.
And then I do a straight line, which means that we covered all of this on camera. And then I have my small notes, which are like what hand she was drinking out of and which way she was turning to and from the counter. And any other notes, like what hand she was chopping with and what was going on in the kitchen, like the stove was on.
Affectionately known as scripty, this position calls for noticing and managing tiny, seemingly inconsequential set details. So, for example, did that glass of water go from half empty to totally full in the middle of a scene? It's not what you want. Scripty, where are you? You can see these errors in movies like The Shawshank Redemption, where bullets go from strewn about on a table to neatly placed to scattered all over again. Or maybe in The Godfather, where a car windshield is shattered in one moment and then undamaged the next. Script supervisors take copious notes on scenes and takes, and that's pretty much how they do their job. Most will supplement their notes with photos, of course, and no one thanks them for all that. Believe it or not, believe me, you don't get the thanks you deserve as a scripty, but they will hear about every single mistake they make. You can be sure of that. Although these folks aren't generally on set, assistant editors can pull as many or more hours as the cast and crew. So here's how it works. Once scenes are shot, they have to be digitized, organized, and coordinated way before the head editor even arrives. Detailed logs are also kept to manage various tiny details like timing, sound, and visual effect information. Some assistant editors are allowed to pull together rough cuts, but this depends on their experience level pretty much and how much of a micromanager the lead editor is. The true challenge of editing is taking the thousands of frames and turning the director's vision into reality. The whole thing has to be built from scratch, and it has to be done a couple of weeks after you finish shooting. It's a tall order, but it can eventually and should lead to actually becoming an editor.
I'm not trying to be cruel, I'm just trying to help, because if you do this job right, if you listen and learn, then you're going to be able to do anything you want next time. You can have whatever you want. I mean, look at Rex here, a VP at Paramount. Ha! Rex, what a name, belongs to a mutt. I mean, if I can get Dog Boy here a job, you're going to do just fine.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody who's ever labored as an intern in any industry, this position is probably the least enjoyable and least rewarded of all film jobs. Typically unpaid completely, or maybe just compensated at far below minimum wage, interns are the bottom of the film industry barrel. They're given tasks that absolutely no one else wants to do, like guarding film equipment or fetching the director's lunch. They even have to take direction from PAs, so you know that's pretty bad. However thankless an internship might be, though, everybody's got to start somewhere, right? Film legends like Steven Spielberg got their start in this role, so don't knock it. Smile, work your butt off, and strive to replace that PA who finally got promoted. In an industry as huge and action-packed as this one, the opportunities really are limitless. It's just tough getting in the beginning. And this is just scratching the surface, people. We could spend all week exploring the various thankless jobs in the film industry. So what do you think we should put on this list? Let me know below in the comments, and for more info, you can always check out our article, The 10 Most Thankless Jobs in the Film Industry, on HowStuffWorks.com.